What's up guys, it's Toby here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will talk about a lot of different topics. The main topic is Xabi Alonso and how Liverpool are advancing the talks and what the German media is saying that Xabi Alonso could be rejecting Bayern Munich in favor of Liverpool. So more on that later, but first let me say happy birthday to Kenny Dalglish, probably the biggest legend in Liverpool's history as a player and as a manager. Kenny Dalglish has won so many trophies. Let me just list you guys the biggest trophies that he has won. So as a player, he won 6 league titles, 3 Champions League trophies, 4 League Cups, 1 FA Cup, 1 League Super Cup, and also he won 5 Charity Shields or Community Shields as it is called, 1 European Super Cup, and as a manager he won 3 league titles, 2 FA Cups, 1 League Cup and 4 Community Shield titles, and also he won the Premier League with Blackburn as a manager, and he also won a lot of titles with Celtic as well. So happy birthday Kenny Dalglish. And Koch Maximilian, the German journalist in the Abendzeitung newspaper, is saying that Xabi Alonso remains Bayern Munich's priority, but the club now believes a deal for Xabi Alonso is extremely complicated because he's leaning towards accepting the Liverpool job. So Bayern are now considering a new surprising alternative, Feyenoord head coach Arne Slot, who is doing really well with Feyenoord. He won the Dutch league title last season and he also qualified for a European final in the last 2 years, and he's also doing well in Europe with Feyenoord this season as well. And Sasha Tavolieri, a respected journalist, has recently said that Xabi Alonso will never go against his group and the sphere that he built, but the fact is that he is the one, he has been chosen by FSG, he's the guy. Xabi Alonso is the chosen favorite to replace Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. FSG have Xabi Alonso as their number 1 managerial target, so they will throw everything at Xabi Alonso to try and get him, and I think it will be just too good of an opportunity to turn down for Xabi Alonso. Of course, publicly he won't say anything until the season is finished because he wants to get over the line with Bayer Leverkusen. And Sasha Tavolieri is saying that the solution and what Liverpool is currently doing is trying to make the agreement so that Bayer Leverkusen let him out. It's quite clear in his mind, winning the Bundesliga, getting his group 100% focused on winning the league, creating from Neverkusen to Leverkusen, making the difference, the possibility of creating history in Bundesliga and then leaving Leverkusen. This is what will probably happen, and this is what the current conjecture is going to prove, or has, according to my information and source. That's what Sasha Tavolieri is saying. Xabi Alonso wants to create history with Leverkusen, who has never won a league title before, so he will instantly be a club legend and he will go out on a high and win the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. Hopefully they have like a 92% chance of winning the league. They are 10 points clear of Bayern Munich, and Liverpool have been in talks with Xabi Alonso for some time. FSG have been well aware of Jurgen Klopp's intentions since November, so probably they have been doing the groundwork with Xabi Alonso's representatives, agents and entourage. It's understood that Liverpool will first look to square off the sporting director role, complete that before finalizing any talks for a new manager. It's hard to feel anything other than optimistic following this journalist's latest update. Exciting times for Liverpool FC ahead if we can secure the signature of one of the most inspiring and talented managers in world football right now. And even though it's very sad that Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool, it's also exciting that Liverpool are entering this new era, this new chapter with one of our former club legends, because Xabi Alonso has won the Champions League with Liverpool in his first season. He also won the FA Cup and other trophies as well. And Bayer Leverkusen are not only just 10 points clear, they are unbeaten for the whole season, and we are now in March and Leverkusen are still yet to lose a game this season, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Xabi Alonso also has 99 goals scored in 34 games with Leverkusen, which is an absolutely amazing feat. I mean, that is just a pure brilliant attacking football. Grimaldo and Frimpong, the fullbacks, the wingbacks, played a crucial part in this because Grimaldo has 11 goals and 11 assists and Frimpong has 10 goals and 10 assists. Xabi Alonso is doing a super job, and Liverpool could be signing maybe Frimpong or Grimaldo in the summer if we need a fullback. I think, at right back we will have Trent Alexander-Arnold and Conor Bradley vying for that right back spot, but in theory Trent Alexander-Arnold could be playing as a deep lying playmaker in the midfield next season under Xabi Alonso. It will be fascinating if Xabi Alonso becomes a Liverpool manager, how he will set up Liverpool tactically. So if you are excited about this news, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here, and also turn on bell notifications so you never miss the latest updates on Liverpool FC. Ruben Amorim, of course, is a candidate to become a Liverpool manager. He's on the short list, but the fact that he has a £17 million release clause makes it a lot less likely, and also he has never worked outside of Portugal, and he's doing very well with Sporting in Europe and in the Portuguese league. Benfica, who were second to Sporting in the league, lost 5-0 to Porto. So now Sporting are 1 point ahead with a game in hand. So they are favorites to win the Portuguese league title under Ruben Amorim, and I'm rooting for them. But I think we will only go for these kind of managers if Xabi Alonso flatly rejects Liverpool. And frankly, I don't see that happening. I don't think that's very likely, because Xabi Alonso has always wanted to work at Liverpool one day, and this is the perfect opportunity. And yes, he only has one full season in a top 5 European league, but Xabi Alonso is so good. I mean, you don't go unbeaten in 34 games by accident in the Bundesliga and in the Europa League and in the German Cup. You don't score 99 goals in 34 games by accident unless you are a very good manager tactically. Sooner or later you get found out. And I mean, look at Thomas Tuchel. He is a much more experienced manager. He has a much better squad than Xabi Alonso, much better starting 11, and yet he's 10 points behind Bayer Leverkusen. I also looked at Bayer Leverkusen's points tally. They have 64 points after 24 games in the Bundesliga. And if you extrapolate that to the Premier League full season, that would be more than 101 points in a full Premier League season. So Bayer Leverkusen are averaging 2.66 points per game, which is absolutely mind-blowing. 20 wins, 4 draws, 0 losses. That is an immaculate record. Absolutely mind-blowing stuff. Because Man City, the greatest Premier League team probably, with of course financial cheating and doping, they only got to 100 points. That's the Premier League record. So Leverkusen are on course to break all kinds of records in the Bundesliga. They already broken Bayern Munich's record of going unbeaten for more than like 32 or 33 games. The Mirror newspaper is also reporting that Jamal Musiala has rejected a new deal at Bayern Munich as he targets a summer move to the Premier League. Liverpool and Man City are the two clubs heading the queue for Musiala after both clubs made recent scouting trips to watch him against Leverkusen. I think that is going to be very interesting. If Xabi Alonso becomes Liverpool manager, I think Liverpool would go for Florian Wirtz. But Musiala, even though he's probably a better player than Wirtz, or they are on the same level, because Musiala rejects a new contract, he could be available for a lot lower than Florian Wirtz, because Florian Wirtz would cost like 100, 110, 120 million pounds. Jamal Musiala's contract expires in 2026, so Bayern are under pressure probably to sell him if he really wants to join. But yeah, because he has 2 years left on his contract, he won't come on a cheap as well. Liverpool, I think, need more to sign a centre-back and maybe an out-and-out defensive midfielder, even though with the Endo signing that is not like urgent need, but probably one more midfielder and a centre-back is definitely a necessary signing for Liverpool, but it depends on what kind of formation, what kind of tactical setup the new manager will want to play. And Fabrizio Romano spoke on the recent rumors of players being linked with Liverpool. So a new sporting director is the priority for Liverpool, and then after that signing a new manager. And then Liverpool would need to agree a transfer strategy on players with the new manager. So right now nothing is happening until the new manager is in place, at least behind the scenes. Of course, there is lots of talks of possible transfers to Liverpool, and in general for Liverpool with no director or no new manager yet, it's absolutely not true that they are making concrete strategies on any player or any exit, because we would need to discuss that with the new manager. Liverpool won't sell any player or buy any player without the approval and without consulting and discussing this with the new manager. And Manchester United gave Liverpool fans a little bit of hope when Marcus Rashford scored an absolute thunderbolt of a goal in the Manchester derby. But even when Man United were 1-0 up, I thought Man City will surely win this, because Man United are absolutely terrible. They showed absolutely nothing going forward after that Marcus Rashford goal. They had a couple of good counter-attacking opportunities which they wasted. Otherwise it was all Man City. Man City had more shots than Man United had possession. 27 shots Man City had. 3.3 xg. Man United had 26% possession. Man United had one shot on target. Man City had like 10 or 11, and it could have been 4 or 5 if Haaland doesn't miss some sitters. So yeah, Man City are still 1 point behind Liverpool. And Gary Neville said that Liverpool and Arsenal have to think that they are going to beat Man City. I think they have to think that way to create this monumental shift in belief that Man City have, that they are going to win the title, and that this is their time of the year, that they are experienced, they have won 3 titles in a row. I always think when we lost titles, whether it be Chelsea with Ancelotti, Viltort scoring at Old Trafford, Overmars scoring at Old Trafford, the team that went on to win the title came to Old Trafford and won. The team that went on to win it came to Old Trafford and won, and they didn't just come to Old Trafford and draw and get a point and think they did okay. They came and shocked us. That's what Liverpool and Arsenal are going to have to do, to take the belief away from this Pep Guardiola team, because they will be thinking it's ominous at this moment in time. And I agree with Gary Neville, and I said it even after Liverpool beat Nottingham Forest. I believe Liverpool need to beat Man City if we want to win the title, because a draw will only just give Man City more confidence that they can win the rest of the games, and surely Liverpool will drop points. Of course, it would keep Liverpool top if we draw against Man City. But yeah, Arsenal could draw level with us and they could go ahead on goal difference, but Arsenal have to go to Man City as well, and Arsenal have some really tough fixtures coming up. Man City have some really tough fixtures coming up. They play Arsenal, before that they play Liverpool, and they play Aston Villa. And I think Man City need to drop points in 2 of these 3 games for Liverpool to win the title. Hopefully we will beat Man City. Hopefully Mo Salah will be fit enough to start that game, or at least play like one half of football, something like that. I would give Salah a 20-30 minute cameo in the Europa League, and hopefully he will be fit enough to play against Man City. That is crucial, and hopefully with Endo, Darwin Núñez, Szoboszlai having 1 more week of training, they will be sharp. I think what Liverpool need is Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah running in behind with pace, because Man City are not as great defensively as they were last season or 2 seasons ago. Going forward they are brilliant, but at the back they can be hurt with pace, with power, and hopefully Liverpool can hurt them. And also one more thing about Xabi Alonso. He is working at Leverkusen with limited resources, with a squad who cost much less than what Bayern Munich's squad cost. And he has gone toe-to-toe with a team that dominated the Bundesliga for 11 years. And Bayern Munich have unlimited funds compared to Bayer Leverkusen. And that's the same job specialty, kind of the same at Liverpool as well. So Xabi Alonso would be absolutely perfect for Liverpool in my opinion, because not only does he have to compete with like financially stronger clubs spending more money, he also has to get the best out of the players that he has at his disposal, and that's exactly what he's doing at Leverkusen. And it's an added bonus that he's a legend at Liverpool, and he gets the city of Liverpool, and he gets the fans and what Liverpool are all about. And I also wanted to touch on one thing, looking at Manchester United's squad and their summer transfers. I mean, Liverpool were linked with Mason Mount. He cost 55 million. Liverpool dodged the bullet there. We instead signed Alexis McAllister for 36 million, and McAllister has been one of the signings of the season. Liverpool have been also linked with Romeo Lavia for 50 million. In the end, Chelsea signed him. Liverpool instead signed Dominic Szoboszlai for 60 million. What a signing he has been. Caicedo for 115 million. Liverpool dodged the bullet there as well. He went to Chelsea, and we signed Endo for 100 million less for 17 million. What a signing Endo has been. And lastly, Liverpool have been linked with Amrabat, who Man United paid a loan fee of 7 million for him, and he has been linked with Liverpool as well. Instead, we signed Ryan Gravenberch for 34 million. He has been up and down, but he has been a good signing. Not great, but he's still very young, 21 years old. The future is ahead of him. So Liverpool dodged so many bullets in the summer, and we made so many right decisions in the transfer window, which really helped Liverpool be top of the Premier League right now, even with an injury decimated squad. So huge credit has to go out to Jurgen Klopp for the way that he navigated this period with so many injuries. I think not enough media outlets, not enough journalists are praising Jurgen Klopp's absolute genius for navigating this period with the youth academy players, with so many injured players. I mean, Liverpool have done absolutely exceptionally, and long may it continue. Hopefully we can win the Europa League game, but even a draw would be fine. Just need to rest some players so we can go full force at Man City on Sunday. Really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.